Hello lads, ladies, gents, ladetts, whoever, whatever, welcome back to another video. It's taken a little while for me to get around to making another one of these videos calling for games to come back and either be ported, remastered, or even ideally remade. I figured it was about time I got off my ass and made it happen, so with that all said, let's jump straight into it. Starting out, I would love to see Twisted Metal as a franchise come back, and not just the ports we already have on PS5. Although appreciated, I think the iconic vehicle combat series is well overdue and has been way too dormant from our screens. With the last major game being 12 years ago, a remake of the original would be nice to see to reboot the series. You would think with the relative success of the TV series, now would be the time to strike, but sadly it seems what could have been a new entry was cancelled in the most recent layoffs. In saying that though, it was meant to be a live service game, so maybe it was for the best. Regardless though, this is a series I really want to see remade. Originally releasing back in 2003, Drakengard is another franchise that has been left to the wayside. Coming from the legendary Yoko Taro and Square Enix, Drakengard is technically the precursor to the popular Nier series of games. I'd love for the Drakengard trilogy to get a remake and be released on our modern consoles, as, especially the first one, it plays like a game of its time. It's a fun hack and slash, but the camera will make you want to go on a rampage. It's a game series that deserves a lot more love, and although it doesn't have the, appeal of Nier. Look, I'm down bad. I could see it carving out its own little place within the gaming space. And with it being set as a medieval style high fantasy story, I would love to see it, because we haven't seen as many of those of late. Not that it doesn't exist, but it is a genre that I do definitely enjoy because I am a nerd. Plus, who doesn't want to fly around on a dragon killing shit? Because that's badass. Jak and Daxter are well overdue for something. If you somehow don't know Jak and Daxter, they are part of the big three from the PS2 era, that being Ratchet & Clank, Sly Cooper, and obviously Jak and Daxter. These third-person action platformer games were incredible and are definitely something worth experiencing. And even though we technically did get remaster/HD versions back in 2017 for the PS4, I would love a full-blown remake. These games definitely deserve a lot more love than what Sony has shown them, so please Sony, get on it. Yeah! Another Square Enix game like Drakengard, Brave Fencer Musashi is a cult classic RPG on the PS1. However, instead of being a turn-based RPG, Musashi was actually surprisingly a hack and slash. Furthermore, instead of being like just any other run-of-the-mill RPG at the time, it actually had a lot more platforming and puzzles, making it something closer to a Zelda rather than a Final Fantasy, which was pretty impressive. Being able to play this game on more modern hardware would be great, and honestly, I would leave it as is, even if it does have some pacing issues and can be a little bit vague on what you need to do next. The tactical shooter genre has been sorely lacking in new major releases, with the exception of Ready or Not, and possibly you could argue Helldivers 2, and I mean, you'd have to really argue that. We haven't really seen anything new in the space. Although yes, we do have Rainbow Six Siege, it is a multiplayer focus, and I find myself missing the good old days of Rainbow Six's campaign. And it is more than just the Tom Clancy classics that I miss. I'd love to see SOCOM and the Conflict series make a comeback, and with how readily available online play is these days, these games are perfect for the modern landscape. Max Payne 1 and 2, I just want the ports to be better because they suck and the games are a pain in the ass to get working. Just fix the ports. Don't touch them. Don't change anything. Thanks. Back in early 2006, we had a game absolutely blow our mind. Its name was Black. Being a PS2 and Xbox original game, this thing looks goddamn impressive. Being made on the Renderware engine, this FPS game went on to be an absolute cult classic. Though sure, not the absolute greatest game you'll ever play in your life, it is still a great time, and I would love to be able to play it again, especially a full-blown remake where we could have it with modern technology. Considering how good it looked back then, I'd love to see what they could do with it now. So with that, lads, ladies, gents, ladetts, whoever, whatever, it brings us to the end of another video. I hope you enjoyed another little side video about talking about games I would just love to see come back. As in the last video, if you have games you would love to see return, please let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you want to go that extra step, you can hit the subscribe button. And if you want to go that extra mile, you can support me on Ko-fi from just $1 a month like these lovely people here. And with all that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there. Bye.